Hello and welcome back to my RC channel. I've had quite a lot of stuff in the post this week, so I thought I'd go through some of the things that are going to be featuring on the channel. So this first one, let's see what we've got. Looks like the top of a gimbal. So here we have the version 2 of the Good Luck Bye gimbal. As you can see there, it's got the smaller motors on, but also what I noticed is it's got a longer arm on the yaw, so you can get full rotation there. And as I thought, there is better clearance for the wires. In fact, the wires come out the center of the motor, which is unusual. One thing I really don't like, though, is this very tiny arm here. It's shorter than the length of a camera, and it makes it really difficult to balance. And the fact that these motors are a shorter profile means that there is less of a tolerance for balancing. So those are my first impressions of that, but I plan to do more with that on the channel. So next is this box. It is related to the gimbal. If I take it out, this is a joystick, because the other gimbal I plan on making a handheld, and of course if you want to change the orientation of it, you can plug in one of these joysticks. So that's the next one. And also gimbal related, I've gone ahead and bought some of the Storm 32 boards just so that I can change out my other gimbals for them. Next is this one. It is a high-tech 4-port LiPo charger. Now, I've been using the Sky RC charger and it's absolutely fine. It works great, but the time that I get to fly is very small these days, and I end up losing time because my batteries aren't charged. So I've bought this. It works off AC input, and so that should be really convenient. So let's see what's in this one. Yes, lots of circuit boards, lots of packets of stuff. Yes, this is the Pixhawk controller. I went ahead and bought one. They are the upgraded APM boards, and it's the 32-bit version. I'm going to be doing a non-budget quadcopter, and we're going to be using this as the flight controller. GPS. Interesting how the Good Luck Bye gimbal and the Pixhawk box very similarly wrapped. Anyways, what's in this box here? Yes, these are the 5-volt regulators that I use on my micro quads from FPV Hobby. I bought a load of them because I plan to make some FPV plates for my micro quads to go with the Alien Wii project that I'm going to be doing. This is an interesting one. Let's take it out of the bag. This is for use for the DJI Phantom, but it is a 2-watt Wi-Fi booster, and it uses 5 volts here, and you can plug that in, and if you've got an SMA connector there, that can just screw it onto the top of your transmitter there and give you a 2-watt boost. So if you've seen my previous videos where I use a 5-watt booster, the thing's massive and heavy, so I was really interested to see how this thing works, so look out for that. Okay, so what do we have here in the bigger boxes? Ta-da! I did a video where I switched out some of the switches in my hobby grade transmitter, and everyone said, you're gonna have to get a Taranis. And I've been looking at it for a while, and I thought, you know what, you are right. So I went for the Taranis Plus there. It was between this and the 9XR, and I went for the Taranis Plus. And also, which came in the post, is my UHF module for the back, because I use these Hawkeye UHFs. I plan to do some videos in the future on those, but that is the first of the big boxes. And these last couple of boxes are just for you YouTube subscribers, because I'm upgrading the channel's computer. I've got a dedicated computer for video editing and all my RC stuff, and it's not quite up to scratch, so this is supported on my old motherboard. It's an 8-core FX processor. It's the FX8320E Black Edition. So it's got 8 cores, and that should be great for video rendering. And lastly, what is in this big box over here? Ta-da! This is also for the channel as well, so that I can do quicker video rendering, but also I plan to do simulators in games because I really believe in simulators, and this is going to allow me to record it and process it faster. This is the GTX 970 gaming graphics card. So there you go. That is the end of the post. Thanks for watching and continuing to subscribe. The numbers are going up really quickly, which is nice. And look out for more videos that are going to include these parts. Cheers.